June is Stroke Awareness Month, a campaign which brings attention to the symptoms of stroke and what to do if you or your loved one experiences those symptoms. Pam is the district stroke coordinator. What are some of the symptoms of a stroke?
Well, we have a magnet that we give out to everyone, and I don't know if you can focus in on this or not, and it has the 5 warning signs. So the 5 warning signs, and I know some of them are vague, are dizziness, trouble speaking, weakness, as well as headache and vision problems. So if you have any of those warning signs, we recommend that you call 911 and come down to the hospital. We'd like to do an investigation just to see whether or not you are having a TIA or a stroke, because our numbers are rising in this area, and we want to ensure that you're being looked after and your risk factors are being looked after.
How many people in our community are affected by stroke each year?
Well, I can tell you the statistics for stroke for the Algoma region, because that's where I'm in, sort of my coverage is. And we had approximately 310 strokes last year. And that number is our highest number since I've been doing the job as district stroke coordinator. In the last 7 years, that number, that's the highest it's been. So we're almost averaging a stroke a day.
Shannon is the founder of the Sault Ste. Marie Stroke Survivors Group. How did this group come to be?
Well, in 2007, I had a stroke, and once I was released from the hospital, I quickly realized that there was no stroke survivor support group in the area, so I thought it was important that I would start it myself, and that's how it came about.
If someone is hearing about this group for the first time right now and they are a stroke survivor themselves or a family member of a stroke survivor, why would you encourage them to come out to one of the meetings?
I think because, especially if you're a stroke survivor, it can be a very lonely time for you. And I think just being able to connect with other people that have been through the exact same thing as yourself is very powerful. And also for caregivers, it can be a very frustrating process for them as well. And just being able to connect with other people that have been through the exact same thing could be very helpful as well. It can happen at any age, at any time. And I think that's why it's important for everybody to be aware of that strokes can happen. So,
what have you gotten from attending the Stroke Survivor Group?
I've got strength. Life is not over because I had a stroke. And I've gone forward, I golf, and I'm just going to keep on going.
And it's a great support system for people who may have had a stroke just like yours?
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Stroke survivors helping stroke survivors.
Ellen is also a stroke survivor. What would you have to say to people during this awareness month about strokes?
That it can happen to anybody, and it doesn't matter how old you are, it can happen. I know it's happened to even to babies, and even today when I got here, a girl was walking by our table and she said, "Stroke, well, I'm too young for that." And I had to stop her and tell her, "No, you're not too young, because I've had that at 40, and it doesn't matter how old, because you can be 10 and have one. It just depends on the body of the person."
There are a number of programs available within our community to support those affected by strokes. For more information, contact the stroke program at the Sault Area Hospital. Reporting for Shaw TV, I'm Jasmine Pozo.